Another day, another cause for us to eat the rich. The $500 million super yachts acquired by Amazon daddy and Lizzo superfan Jeff Bezos is nearly done. The 417-foot-long behemoth, which Bezos purchased 2 years ago, is one of the largest ever built in the Netherlands, the world's unofficial big boat capital. Welcome to this channel. Today we will talk about the inside of Jeff Bezos' new $500 million mega yacht. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button to stay updated about the next uploads. What comes with a yacht that is longer than a football field? There are multiple decks, as well as an ambient cinema and support yacht. The yacht does, in fact, come with its own yacht. The huge boat, dubbed Project Y721 for the time being, even has its own helipad. Given claims that Bezos' sudden interest in helicopters exposed his involvement with now-girlfriend and renowned Alive girl Lauren Sanchez, this seems relevant. Bezos' super yacht, which will likely cost upwards of $500 million to build and have its own yacht with a helipad, is the latest accessory, along with the Washington Post, the movies, the tabloid scandal, heralding the Amazon mogul's transformation from geeky technologist to globe-trotting mega-billionaire. It's an indication of the enormity of a fortune that's accrued even faster as a devastating pandemic has upended the world. It's also a symbol of the expanding divide between the fortunes of the super-rich and nearly everyone else over the past 14 months, and a monument to a highly private sector that, by all accounts, has prospered as a direct result of COVID-19. According to 3 persons acquainted with Steven Spielberg's plans who are not authorized to speak publicly about it, the director has placed an order for a new yacht. His current yacht, which is valued at $158 million, was recently put up for sale. Spielberg's spokesman declined to comment. The cine block-sized steel hulls of future super yachts and existing boats returning for a spruce-up are crowded into the inland waterways of northern Germany, home to several well-recognized shipbuilders. According to Tucker, roughly 50 boats longer than 100 meters are now under development. Lürsen, situated in Bremen, is in charge of 10 of them. When Bezos placed his order a few years ago, COVID wasn't a factor, but it has helped his business grow. With galas canceled and land borders blocked, sailing appeared to be the ideal alternative for private, socially distant enjoyment and a good method to avoid the public's prying eyes who could frown on wealthy overindulgence during difficult times. The world's most luxurious super yachts are custom-built, with worldwide craftsmen attending to every last detail to suit the taste of the world's wealthiest and most affluent. It can take years to construct one. A vessel the size of Bezos's would likely require around 400 personnel and designers. It will most likely require roughly 60 people to staff it once it's built. Annual operational expenditures are approximately 10% of the purchase price due to rising energy prices and the possibility of future lockdowns. Despite the world economic downturn, Bezos isn't the only wealthy person doing rich person things. Despite the proliferation of coronavirus, the yachting industry is one of the few industries that has flourished. This isn't surprising, given how the pandemic increased the wealth of the wealthy. Bezos, for example, had a 57% gain in his net worth. Bezos' net wealth increased from $113 billion to $178 billion between March 18, 2020 and March 18, 2021. Last year, Amazon employees earned a median salary of $29,007. Bezos paid $250 million for the Washington Post newspaper in 2013, which is less than half the price of his new super yacht. In New York, a painting by artist 𝐥𝐤𝐵𝐞 is up for auction with a low estimate of $145 million. A Claude Monet painting is also on the market for over $350 million. Virgin Galactic has been pre-selling space tickets for $200,000 to $250,000 as they prepare for their first commercial launch in recent years. If you're Jeff Bezos, however, there's no need to purchase a ticket. Bezos, the man behind the Blue Origin space endeavor, might fly his own rocket ship. According to 3 persons acquainted with Steven Spielberg's plans who were not authorized to speak publicly about it, the director has placed an order for a new yacht. His current yacht, which is valued at 131 million euros, was just put up for sale. Mr. Spielberg's spokeswoman declined to respond. Sam Tucker, head of super yacht research at London-based Vessels Value, said, "The market has been roaring. In recent quarters, the volume of sales was record-breaking. The second-hand market is completely red-hot." According to Mr. Tucker, roughly 50 boats longer than 100 meters are now being built. Lursen, situated in Bremen, is in charge of 10 of them. When Mr. Bezos placed his order a few years ago, COVID-19 was not a factor, but it has contributed to the industry's growth. With galas cancelled and land borders blocked, sailing appeared to be the ideal alternative for private, socially distant enjoyment and a good method to avoid the public's prying eyes who could frown on wealthy overindulgence during difficult times. When first lockdowns blocked new orders and markets plummeted last year, yacht manufacturers, like any other industry, had reason to be worried. However, by the summer, the ultra-rich realized they hadn't lost any money. In many ways, the year 2020 was a watershed moment. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, the world's richest people have added $1.8 trillion to their total fortune as business closures left millions unemployed and the global GDP fell. According to Bloomberg, that won't concern Mr. Bezos, whose net worth is estimated to be around $200 billion. Mr. Bezos got a taste of yachting in 2019 when he spent time on EOS, a sailing yacht owned by his friend Barry Diller and his wife, fashion designer Diane von Furstenberg. The same year, online reports arose that he had purchased the Flying Fox, a 130-meter motor yacht. However, such stories were false. Mr. Bezos' sailing yacht will resemble Mr. Diller's. Because of its massive sales, it will be devoid of a helipad. According to people familiar with Mr. Bezos' intentions, he and his partner, Lauren Sanchez, a helicopter pilot, have ordered a support yacht. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss our future videos.